Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, today we're jumping into something that probably hits close to home for a lot of us. Digital document chaos. That pile of PDFs and scans
Yeah.
just growing.
It really does pile up, doesn't it?
Totally. So we're going to unpack two really different ways people are tackling this. Think premium, polished app versus a free, open source kind of DIY solution.
Exactly. Our mission today is to really dig into Devonthink and Paperless-ngx. We want to help you figure out which philosophy, which path might actually work best for your digital life. It often boils down to, ease versus control and cost, of course.
All right, let's start with Devonthink. I always kind of picture it as like the expensive friend who went to private school. Very polished. The pro version starts around $200, so it's definitely premium. What are the key things? Why that price tag?
Well, Devonthink really doubles down on the Apple ecosystem. It's Mac only, which is a big point right there.
Yeah.
But its real magic, I think, is its AI. It's got this knack for pattern recognition that's honestly sometimes disturbingly accurate.
Disturbingly. How so?
Like, you could dump, say, 20 random documents in there, invoices, letters, maybe some scanned receipts, and its AI might genuinely pop up and suggest, hey, does this look like your 2023 tax stuff? Not just based on dates, but by spotting document layouts, recurring words, sender details. It pieces it together.
Whoa, okay. That's impressive.
It is, and beyond that, you get really smooth iOS sync, solid email archiving, pretty powerful search tools, and that deep integration with almost any Mac workflow you can think of. It's like a Swiss Army knife for managing info on a Mac. It's built to just work beautifully right out of the box.
Okay, that deep integration sounds fantastic if you're living entirely in Apple land. But what if you use Windows sometimes? Or maybe you just get a bit nervous about being locked into one company's world. Does it lose its shine then?
It certainly becomes a harder sell, yeah. Which leads us nicely to the other side of the coin, Paperless-ngx, the scrappy open source challenger.
Right. The big draw here is free. But there's always a catch with free, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's not like downloading Spotify. You need to, spin up Docker containers?
Yeah.
That sounds technical. Need skills. Or maybe just a very patient weekend setting it up on a server.
That's the trade-off, absolutely. Spinning up Docker containers, it basically means you're setting up these little self-contained software packages on your own machine or server. It gives you amazing control, total ownership of your data. But yeah, it does assume you're comfortable with some basic server admin stuff. It's not just clicking install.
Gotcha.
Once you get past that initial setup, Paperless-ngx really shines. Its core strengths are things like machine learning for automatically tagging documents. It learns how you organize fantastic optical character recognition, OCR, in like over 100 languages.
100.
Wow. Yeah. And it does an automatic conversion to PDFA. That's the archival PDF format designed so your documents are readable decades from now. Super important for long-term storage. Plus, its versatility is huge. You can run it anywhere, Linux, Windows. People have even got it running on like an old Raspberry Pi sitting in a cupboard.
Yeah, okay. Turning junk into a document server. I like it.
Exactly. It offers these almost enterprise-level features,
Okay.
but at zero software cost for people who want that complete control.
Okay, so here's where my head starts spinning a bit.
Oh.
This is the kicker, the paradox, right? You hear about people ditching expensive software for Paperless-ngx because it's so capable. But then you also hear about people running away from Paperless-ngx because managing Docker just to file some bills feels like, well, you use the analogy, using a flamethrower to light a candle.
Precisely. And that highlights these two totally different philosophies, doesn't it? It's not just about features anymore. The why behind the switch is fascinating. Some users find Paperless-ngx flexibility, how you can script it and automate it in really custom ways, offers a kind of hands-free organization that even fancy apps can't quite match for their specific needs. It's uniquely adaptable.
Funny.
But on the other side, that flamethrower feeling, that often comes from the hidden cost. Your time? Free software still needs maintenance. Updates, maybe dependency issues, server hiccups. You become the IT department. And for some people, that constant low-level stress and time sink, that's way more expensive than dropping $200 on an app that just handles it all for them. Their time is the real premium.
Right. The value of it just works. So winding this up, for you listening, the choice between Devonthink and Paperless-ngx seems to boil down to where your priorities lie. Are you deeply embedded in the Mac world and just want seamless, effortless integration? Or are you maybe a bit more technical, you value having absolute control over your data, and you don't mind getting your hands dirty with the setup?
Exactly. And maybe here's a final thought to chew on. Think about this just works versus complete control trade-off, not just for documents, but, across your entire digital life, your cloud storage, your notes apps, your email. Where do you draw the line? What compromises are you really willing to make for that slick efficiency or for that absolute autonomy? Something to consider.